Welcome to this new video of this transmission line problem solving series. So this video I will be doing this problem. So this problem is basically very easy and it is asking to locate the following points on the Smith chart. So that's it we have to locate. So a characteristic impedance Z0 is given here and some load impedance point is given. So it might be load impedance and it might be your Zin also. So some impedance point is given. We just have to locate those points on the Smith chart. We have to locate this reflection coefficient value, constant VSWR circle we have to draw, and the minimum resistance point on the constant VSWR circle we need to locate. So where does it locate? So first of all, to solve this problem we need to represent all these values as normalized impedance values. Okay, so how do we do that? So for doing that, so I have to use this simple calculator here. Okay, and first we will find what is the normalized value for each and every thing. So first bit number A, so normalized value will be how much? 50 plus J75 divided by 50 ohm. Okay, now write ohm here. So that is equals to how much? So 50 that is 1 plus J. So here it is 75, sorry, 75 divided by 50 and that is 1.5. So here it will be J 1.5. Okay, so this is the first one. Bit B says ZL value is equals to 10 plus J0 ohm. Okay, so that is equals to 10 divided by 50 here. So here what do you have to do? So simply 10 divided by 50, so that gives me 0.2 and no, not 10, so it is 0.2 plus the imaginary part will be 0, so J0. Next point is 0 plus J80 divided by 50, so that is equals to again 0 plus and the value will be 50 divided by 80 divided by 50, so 1.6, right? So J 1.6. Now these are the values I need to locate on the Smith chart. So first point is 1 plus let me just take all these values to the Smith chart so that it will be easy. So here is the Smith chart. Okay, so the first point we need to locate is which one? 1 plus J 1.5. So to locate that I need to find the resistance 1 circle. So resistance 1 circle is where? So this is the resistance 1 circle. Okay, and 1.5. So next is J 1.5. So J 1.5 is will be coming here, right? So 1.4 is here, 1.6 is here. So in between that J 1.5 will be there, and the resistance 1 is coming here. So this will be the first point. So this is answer to the first one. So that is 1 plus J 1.5. So simple. So next one is what? Next one is 0.2 plus J0. So next point is 0.2 circle is here and the imaginary part is 0. So imaginary part is 0 is where? So here you can see 0.1, 0.2, so like this in increase. So obviously this point is your 0.0 or this is the imaginary part 0. So this is the second point where the value is 0.2 plus J0. So this is the answer to the second one. And the third one is imaginary part 0, real part 0 and imaginary part 1.6. So what is the 0 line cross? So this is 0.1, 0.2 real part. So basically this point is also representing the real part as 0 and real part is 0 and imaginary part is 1.6. So 1.6 is where? 1.6 is here. So this is the answer to the third question. So J 1.6. Okay, now let us go to the second question. What it is next one, what it is asking to find the reflection coefficient 0.3 and angle of 60 degree. Okay, so it is asking 0.3 with angle of 60 degree. So how do we represent this reflection coefficient? The magnitude is represented by OP by OQ. So what is this OP by OQ? So means if we need to find the reflection coefficient, we need to draw a line. So wherever this ZL value is there, so from center to the ZL distance is OP and center to the outer distance is OQ. Now where did this line exist? So it is saying that 60 degree. So you can see 60 degree is here, right? So now I need to draw one line from the center through the 60 degree. Now this line represents the reflection coefficient line for which the angle is 60 degree. Now we need to know what is this value of what is the value of OP. We need to locate the point. OQ we already know. So what is the OQ value? Let us measure that. So how do we measure this? So just take a scale, keep it at the center and measure the value. Okay, so see what is the value here. The value is 6.7. okay, so this value is 6.7 in all my problems. So this length is always 6.7, so that is OQ. So let us write here. So let us write that implies the magnitude is given how much? 0.3 is equals to how much? 0.3 is equals to OP divided by 6.7. okay, that implies what will be the OP value? So that is equals to 0.3 into I think it's not visible. So OP value is equals to 0.3 into 6.7. okay, so we'll just calculate that. So 0.3 into 6.7. okay, so that value is 2.1. so that is equals to 2.1. so now how to locate the point here? So 2.1 point is where? So 2.2 is here, so 2.1 is here. okay, now I'll remove the scale from here, and this is my required point. So this point represents 0.3 with angle of 60 degree, right? So this is the answer to this one. Next is asking the constant VSWR circle for your VSWR is given as rho is given as 2. So how do we do that? So just take this rounder and place it on the value 2. so here I cannot make it to 2, so just place it here and draw a circle. So that is the constant VSWR circle for constant VSWR circle. That's it. okay, in some cases you might know that some cases VSWR written as S also, in some questions written as rho also. So this is the constant VSWR circle. So we need to draw the circle from here, but in this software I cannot reduce the rounder size small, so like this I have done. okay, so this is how you can get the constant VSWR circle for value equals to 2. Next question it is asking what is the minimum resistance point on the VSWR circle for rho equals to 2. So what is the minimum resistance point? Now considering this is the constant VSWR circle, so what will be the minimum resistance? So see here, now this circle crosses the minimum resistance value. One is here and another point is here. So from these two resistance circles, and which one is the minimum resistance circle? So this one is the obviously minimum. So this is the minimum, R minimum, I'll say R minimum resistance circle, and the value is, if you take this one as the line, so here it is crossing actually 0.45, but for you it should be 0.5. okay, because my line is further from this point. So this is your actual, this should be your actual circle. So like this approximately 0.5, if you draw it might be little bit different, but this should be your actual value. So this is how you can find the minimum resistance point on the BSWR circle for BSWR given as 2. So that's it from this video. This is a simple problem. I hope you can you have understood this problem, how to do it. And in the next video I will solve one more problem similar to this one. So keep watching. Thank you.